Welcome everyone to James Plays Games. My name is James and I play games. What is it about Toradora that manipulates my emotions and cranks my nostalgia meter up to overwhelming new heights? Is it the way the series takes the characters on a complete journey that is inspiring to terminally single people like myself? Or maybe it's the fact that each of the main characters, and even some of the side characters, exhibit likable yet flawed personalities that mesh well. Whatever it is, today we're going to take a look at how Toradora attempts to tug the heartstrings and compromise you emotionally through various factors, including character realization, background music, and the utilization of a positive and uplifting romantic comedy storyline that hasn't been seen in the same way in recent anime seasons. Today we'll be taking an in-depth look at some of the games that fall into this category, so buckle up, buckaroos, it's kill or be killed. Back in 2014, Bannister Java published an April Fool's piece on Pixcelation referring to a Last of Us themed racing game called The Fast of Us, and at the time I could not believe that such a perfect concept hadn't happened yet. Someone must have read my mind, because an Undertale themed racing game is actually a thing, and believe it or not, it's hilariously fun so far. If it wasn't obvious, the series is incredibly disjointed, and the pacing makes what could have been a really good anime a mess in hindsight. If you want to know, I blame the production studio in this case for cramming a series that should have been upwards of 50 episodes into 24. Before you angrily comment about how I'm being unfair to the animators, I didn't say that I blame the people who have no say in how the series is presented, did I? No, I blame the people who felt it necessary to only budget 13 episodes to cover the initial route, and then greenlight a second season of 11 episodes to somehow clear up the mess that they made in the first core. In some cases, an anime series is more than capable of wrapping itself up in 24 episodes, but this was not one of those cases. But, you know, it's been hard because my internet has actually been acting up severely. In fact, I would not be surprised if my router has just dropped the connection again. It usually doesn't last for more than 5 or 10 minutes. So that being said, it's been kind of hard to watch anime with my internet acting up. And then when my internet does work, I tend to want to watch more One Piece because in any case, it seems like there's this strange echo chamber among anime fans that suggests that SAO is the first time anime has ever tried the concept of following players in an MMORPG and or trapping them inside one. In fact, I'm willing to bet that the actual pioneer of this genre, I hate that it's a genre in the first place, is Dot Hack Sign, though I could be mistaken. If I am, civilly, let me know in the comments below. Hello everybody, Pixcelation here, and excuse me for the, I don't know if the lawnmower back there is gonna pick up in the audio. Lawnmower-chan decided they were gonna be a tsundere and not be quiet while I'm recording. So, that said, this is an unboxing video, because just a little bit ago, I got a FedEx box in the mail from none other than Bando Namco. I always fucking say that. Why do I say that? It's Bandai Namco Entertainment. Bandai Namco Entertainment. I don't know why, but that's like the one little bit of dyslexia that I have is say Bandai Namco. And it's wait. It is Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco. Okay, we're good. Communication, comprehende, comprende. Okay, let's do this. Check this out.
So as some of you may know, me and Chuck are like BFFs, right? Like
we've been friends since actually
college,
we
right?
were in babies in the womb.
Yeah, for sure. We're like brothers from another mother.
Different mothers.
Yes, because that's what Facebook friends are.
Yep.
We're friends on Facebook, so it obviously means we're best friends. That said, for those of you who don't know, I know exactly what you do. For those of you who don't know what do you do?
I am an actor, primarily known for my anime voice acting, with like guys like Android 17 or Dr. Stein or maybe Hiei. Those are some of the most recognizable.
I think it's great that you can play the entire second game without touching the first, but I think the biggest problem is that so many people weren't impressed with Aiden Pierce's adventure, they didn't even consider stepping into the shoes of Marcus Holloway, which in my opinion is a big mistake. Imagine what would have happened if players didn't like the overly repetitive nature of Assassin's Creed, and therefore didn't even bother picking up Assassin's Creed 2. They never have met Ezio, and one of gaming's greats wouldn't have had his time to shine. Hey everybody, it's Pixcelation, and today I just want to say thank you. Reason, because if you haven't been paying attention, which, why wouldn't you? I mean, look at this handsome mug, you know, this spot-shaven mug. I am now over 100 subscribers. Over this past weekend, I surpassed 100 subscribers. I'm sitting at 105 now, which was my goal for the month, was 100, and so that means that you have helped me achieve my monthly goal, and I cannot thank you enough.
I have crippling depression.
It's happening, guys. It's really happening. It is 9 o'clock in the morning on my side of this big blue marble, and a friend of mine just got in touch with me in regards to the fact that it's happening, and I don't know if I can go back to sleep. .hack is being remastered. Yeah! Hello everybody, my name is James Hurd. I am a anime and gaming YouTuber. It goes by the name of Pixcelation. I am here to talk about anime and gaming, obviously. I'm doing 3 panels over the course of the weekend. Tonight I'm doing a panel on the anime that you may have missed the past couple seasons. Tomorrow I will be doing a panel on the Monogatari series, if anybody's a fan of that. 18 plus only, please. Thank you very much. And then Sunday I'll be doing a panel on if you're kind of a casual anime watcher and you don't know what to watch. That's going to be recommendations for that. So come on by. We're going to be giving away free games and lots of other stuff that is like a lot of money that is going into this panel. So come on by and win some free games. Well, I won't lie. I'm a person who I really enjoy a good opening. It's one of those things where I noticed the same thing. I noticed that a lot of people don't tend to. I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I skipped that opening, I skipped that ending," and I skip a lot of endings. But I really focus on the openings because I enjoy music. I enjoy like the concept of footage timed well with music, and I'm really inspired by another YouTuber. I'm gonna go ahead and do a plug real fast for Mother's Basement. He does a lot of opening.
So familiar with him.
He does a lot of opening analyses, and I watch him all the time. And it's just one of those things where I wanted to do the same thing without intruding on his territory. So I thought about it, and I was like, I haven't seen him cover a lot. He's covered a couple of openings, I think, from the Monogatari series, but I don't think he's ever done a video where he just outlines all of them. And so I thought, well, hey, maybe that's something I could do. And so I started looking into that, and I realized,
there really isn't a lot of. He's one of the only ones I know of that really does a good job of picking apart the openings and talking about what they could mean. And sometimes he's wrong, but most of the time I think he's pretty spot on. All right, and we're here with Robbie Damon.
Hello. I'm the voice of Tuxedo Mask, in case you didn't know. And it turns out that the analytics on this page say only 30% of the viewers are women. Ladies, what are you doing? Get on the Pixcelation train. Tuxedo Mask tells you to do so. Believe in yourself and come watch these vids, man. What are you doing? Ladies, hang out with us. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Don't make me throw a rose at you.
I knew it was coming. I just knew it. I knew it deep down in my gut. Deep down, I knew it. I wanted to believe it wasn't true. Hey everybody, it's Pixcelation. And I just heard the worst, possibly best news I could have ever heard. And that is the fact, okay, so as someone who enjoys the Persona series almost to a fault, like, the reason I've been putting off new content is because I've been playing Persona 5 all the time, and literally almost every waking moment has been spent playing this game, and I love it. It's great. It's amazing. I'm on a New Game Plus, and I'm, like, almost making good progress in maxing out all my social links, or confidants as they are called, but I love the series. It's a fantastic series. Then I heard that, you know, I knew it was coming, but I didn't really want to admit it to myself, but now it's confirmed. Persona 3 Dancing Moon Night and Persona 5 Dancing Star Night announced for PS4 and PS Vita.
So, that being said,
Okay, that's hard. I think I'm gonna marry Goku.
okay.
I think I'll bang the dragon because that sounds interesting.
You're gonna bang the Golden Dragon?
Yeah. Well, can she transform? That's like the.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. You gotta understand that the internet, half of the internet is torn. Half of the internet is looting the Loli Dragon, and then the other half is looting the adult Loli Dragon.
Well, that's because she actually has boobs.
Yeah.
But
So you gotta specify: is it the Loli Dragon or adult dragon?
both.
At the same time.
Yeah, let's just appease both. Who do I kill? And I'll kill Rem.
You motherfucker. You know what? This is. I think I finally understand what it was like for the Mass Effect fandom after the ending of Mass Effect 3. It could also be that I understand what it was like for the Silent Hill fandom back when they stumbled across the secret ending where a dog was responsible for your suffering, only in this case, the dog being responsible is canon. There is just too much anime. I know, right? That's the weirdest thing to ever come out of my mouth, but it's true. There's just really too much. Too much for any one person to consume in an average lifetime. Hey everybody, it's Pixcelation, and you know, there's a time in every YouTuber's life when he or she must do something that's very difficult, but very necessary if they want to connect with their audience, per se. And I feel like, in my case, that difficult task is, if you couldn't tell by the title of this video, discussing the unnecessary amount of anime on my Crunchyroll queue. Oh boy, what can I say about gamers? In the beginning, it was one of the only series that physically made me laugh out loud due to the deconstruction of typical anime tropes, but later on it had me laughing out of sheer incredulity at the characters' inability to control their own situations. I've heard it being referred to as Misunderstandings the Anime, and that's not far from the truth. But there's a misunderstanding among the audience. If you're going into this series with the expectation that you'll see a series about games, don't. It's more of a character analysis than anything else, and speaking of the characters, they're all amazing. Each of them has their own unique characteristics that both complement and contrast against their contemporaries really well, which helps when the series is more about the gamers themselves than the games they're playing. I'm on a desperate quest to get my hands on the visual novel so I can experience the heartbreak all over again, but until then, all I can say is this series has taken me on an emotional roller coaster. I laughed, I teared up, I got visibly angry, but in the end, Clannad has become my favorite series of all time, and I don't regret it. I couldn't recommend it more than I do, especially to anyone looking for more than just another anime. Clannad is an experience.
Personally, not impressed. I mean, I'm glad that I only spent, the least amount of money I could on it. But that being said, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the stuff that we unboxed today. Let me know if you would spend the $30 on that. And then also if I might be doing a giveaway for the backpack because I'm not gonna wear that. So if you want to win a backpack, you let me know. Leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see y'all in the next video.